On the 100.1 Moose FM app.
Powered by FSJ Return It.
We're very pleased this morning to be joined by a local artist who does lots of very cool things, Suzon Anne. Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Hey, thank you so much for taking some time to be here. Your new exhibit, your show, Sleeping Beauties, opens tonight at Peace Gallery North. How exciting, eh?
It is exciting because my last one was not even 2 years ago, and I feel like it was almost yesterday. So almost a back-to-back exhibition.
Is this like entirely new work from since the...
Totally all new pieces, not even view anywhere else either. Yeah, so I'm gonna have 62 painting.
Holy
new
cow!
Painting.
So the exhibit itself is called Sleeping Beauties, and it's all kind of multimedia style art. What inspired you for this?
Well, that's a funny thing. 2 years ago, while I was having my other exhibition, I found upon that picture of Millet, is an English painter, and he painted Ophelia. Ophelia is a character from Shakespeare, Hamlet.
Oh, okay.
And that painting was a painting that I really loved for years. And even when I was a young teacher, I asked students to make something in the style of Millet when Ophelia is in the laying in water. And I asked them how they feel about that. And can you do yourself laying in water, floating, and just be yourself? And because it's a very serene painting.
Yeah, it's a very famous painting too, if I remember right.
It was a kind of controversial one the first time it was an exhibition, but then it got a lot of success after that. But what I didn't know, and I learned 2 years ago, it was about a dead woman.
Yeah.
And I feel like, oh my gosh, I thought that was a serene, very peaceful, very like you're yourself in the water and you're floating. I know some people don't float in water, but I do float easily in water. And I feel like a little bit sorry that I had my student paint. They were grade 3, okay?
Yeah.
And then it starts like, well, I think I could do some painting about women. First it was women, and they are in a relaxing situation. So we have a lot, I made a lot of research, and of course there's a lot of known artists, Picasso, Klimt, Gustave Renoir, I just don't get them right away in my mind, but they paint women in different settings, sometimes in luxurious clothing and sometimes naked.
Yeah.
And I took the situation to be a pretext for my painting. So there are some women, you see them, the whole body, laying on couch, on divan, on ground, on imaginary setting. And some other, they have clothes, they are dressed. And some other, it's just the face or the upper part of the body. And some are naked as well because, so there are so many situations where you can be just in your bed and waiting or sleeping. They are sleeping or in very...
sort of like relaxed.
Like at peace
atmosphere,
almost.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, we were talking before we got on the air here. It sounds like, and tell me if I'm wrong about this, you've only really been dedicating yourself, you've been able to dedicate yourself full-time to art for the past 3 or 4 years, kind of since you retired from teaching art and stuff kind of at Ecole Central and whatnot. So talk a bit about your journey as an artist. I mean, I think you said you studied art kind of in school, and then you've kind of had a career where maybe you didn't have as much time or any time to do it, for fun beyond kind of what your work is, and then coming back to it and being so having so much art that you've made, because as you said, you've made 63 new pieces for this show.
and I've been procrastinating a lot.
There you go. And I know you do pottery and you kind of do lots of different. So tell us a bit about your journey as an artist. You know, is this something you did as a kid?
Yeah, I study in design and arts, and then teaching art. And I started teaching art with kids, mostly from kindergarten to grade 6, 7.
Yeah.
And I've been doing that for 21 years here at Central. And I decided to retire because a little bit earlier, and I wish I did that 10 years before, but it's a money thing, you know. I retire because I know life is short, and I'm over 60. Even my health situation could change on a flip, and I wanted to keep some of the good year for myself. So it's a very selfish thing. And the idea was, now I'm going to make art for myself, because I didn't have time. I was very, very busy with my work and with other, I was involved in different things. And now this is what I'm doing. And like I said, I procrastinate because sometimes I just feel like, Mom, I don't want to do anything. And then I rush to do, other days I'm like nonstop. And I've been, so I had my first solo, and I had a very good result from that. And then I planned my second solo, and I already booked for my third solo, because I have another big idea there.
Okay.
And I just, this is my retirement. That was the purpose of my retirement, to do art. And when I retired, my art back then was mostly acrylic and watercolor.
Yeah.
And then I learned something about acoustic, and oh my God. I fall in love with acoustic, and now I'm working a lot with acoustic. So like tonight, mostly my artwork are painting, and they are mixed media, but mixed media acrylic. I have a couple of watercolor pastel, and I have quite a few mixed media acoustic. So this is what I'm into.
Absolutely.
Wow. So I love that you've dedicated now essentially your retirement to art, and you're saying that you're procrastinating, but you've made 63, did you say, pieces of art?
Yeah.
And you still do pottery, right?
I do, but when I'm creating a lot like this with my painting, I don't do that much of pottery. And also for health reasons, because I have eczema all over my body, all these medium are very bad on my body. So this is sometimes why I'm procrastinating, because some morning I wake up and I have too much eczema that I could not even fold my finger. So I cannot hold a paintbrush, I cannot hold my torch when I'm encrusting, and I'm just waiting for the next day. It's very debilitating. I have to wait for the next day I'm available, and it's work better.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, it sounds like this art really comes as a personal challenge to you to make it kind of happen. So that just.
But also it's so therapeutic. Art is so therapeutic. I always tell people, because I've been through a lot in my life, and art is something so good to your soul, and just to do something and creative, even if I don't care people like or don't like. It's for me, I want to do that, and I feel good about doing it. And well, I'm presenting what I think I'm capable of doing, you know.
Do you have something that continuously inspires you?
Pardon?
Do you have something that continuously inspires you?
Someone. No, I got inspiration from different sources. Sometimes it's a fabric. I find a fabric, I'm going to find something to do with that. And I put that. And actually I use it. The other day, someone gave me a frame that he didn't like. And I thought, I like the frame. And then I was, okay, what I could do. what I could put in that frame that goes with that frame. And I did. And I'm a rat packer. I like to, you would throw that away and I will find something to do with that.
Amazing.
Because this is why my mixed media, I like the mixed media thing because I incorporate object, texture, fabric, button, old stuff, knick-knack, everything I like. And that I think it fit in the project.
All right. Well, it sounds like it's going to be an excellent show. Again, it's called Sleeping Beauties. Opens tonight with the opening reception from 7 till 8:30. Free to join and go to that. Free to always check out the art the whole month long as it's on display.
Yeah, till March 1st, I think.
Yes. And by the way, just out of curiosity, is any of your art for sale?
Yes, of course.
So,
I
so
told
you
them
can.
the biggest collection of my art. I have so many art at home.
You need to just to make room in your house.
Yes. New home.
So there you go.
I love when they find a new home.
Absolutely. Free to view, but if you want to buy some excellent art for your house, you can also do that. Suzon Anne, it was a pleasure meeting you. Good luck with the exhibition.
Thank you so much, Silent.